Hi YouTube, I'm Alan Sagano. I'm the president of ADS Consulting Group, and today's topic is about the top 5 troubleshooting mistakes to avoid. Dun dun dun! So, we kind of see this happen with people that are relatively new to the troubleshooting process. And by the way, if you're an IT professional, a good chunk of your business is fixing things, right? You have to be really, really good at fixing things. Oh, this isn't working. Hurts when I go like this. I don't go like that, right? Just you have to be really, really good at fixing problems. So the first one is try exactly one thing at a time. Avoid that. I know that today, oh my God, I got to get it fixed, blah, blah, blah. The issue with that is, although you might fix it, if you tried 3 or 4 or 5 or just, threw spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks, the shotgun approach as we call it, you won't know which one of those was it the first or the fifth, maybe it was the third. Oh, I'm sure it was the three and a half step by no. The problem is you won't know what fixed it. And then if you encounter that problem again, I guess you could just throw those 5 things, but it's better just to know what fixed the problem, and then you can document it. That's the other thing, right, is make sure that after you do, we have a standing order in our company. If it took you longer than 5 minutes to fix a problem, it needs to go into our knowledge base. So don't reinvent the wheel. That's a 1.1 of troubleshooting steps to avoid, is not documenting the fix once you've figured it out. And number 2 is kind of related to that, which is using the shotgun approach, right? Oh, hey, did you reboot the server? Hey, did you reinstall the operating system? Hey, did you do this? It's kind of related to number 1, but even in a more obnoxious way, because even if you did reinstall and it did fix the problem, you're not going to know, well, what of the 500 million different things of regulating the operating system did it do to fix the problem? So again, if it comes up again, you may not know what the fix is, and it may be horribly inefficient. Yeah, laying down the operating system might have fixed the problem, but if you just would have went click, 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 you could have done that, and so instead of an hour or 2-hour fix, it would have been a 5-minute fix. So that's number 2. Number 3 is, I already mentioned it, so I wasn't reading ahead to my tips, is not documenting the fix of the problem. So I already talked about that, so that actually 1.1 got moved to 3. Also, and this is another thing, right? Getting discouraged when the fix that you tried didn't, oh man, and there's a related thing to this, which is getting discouraged when what's the definition of insanity? Trying the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. I rebooted that stupid computer 5 times and it still didn't fix the problem. Well, guess what? That's not the fix. So don't get discouraged when the fix that you thought would, the fix that you thought would work doesn't work. Look at it this way. Just go, okay, well, now at least I know that that's not the correct solution. So if you just eliminated another potential fix that didn't work. And this is the other thing about troubleshooting is tenacity. You kind of need to be like a pit bull and just and don't let go. I can fix this stupid problem, even if it kills me. I can't tell you how many times I've been in a situation, maybe even at a client site, where I sit down and think to myself, wow, I have no idea how to fix this. And then that can lead to a death spiral, right? Oh my gosh, I can't fix this, da 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 da. Oh my God, and then you have to kind of stop yourself and go, okay, stop that train of thought. It's not going to help anybody. It's certainly not going to help you fix the problem. And then I have to remind myself, Alan, you've been in this situation 1,000 times before. You've always been able to fix the problem. Why should this situation be any different? It's like, oh yeah, okay. So in other words, stop freaking out and work the problem, right? Work the problem. Work the problem, work the problem, work the problem. Be tenacious. Document your steps so you're not trying the same thing over and over again. If you're going through a very complicated multi-step upgrade process, retrace your steps. oh, look, I forgot this step, or I missed this, or I fat fingered this, or whatever. Double check your work. That can also help you find the solution. Number 5 is not dividing the problem in half until you find the solution. I have another video we talked about in order to fix the problem, you have to know where it is. Well, dividing that problem in half repeatedly, which is basically called a binary search in computer nerd talk, will really help you divide the problem. An example I use is like, oh, I can't get to the internet. Okay, the first question you should divide to help you divide that problem is it specific just to you, or is it affecting more than one person? The reason why you ask that question first is if it's just you, you start to focus on things that are user specific, the computer, cabling, settings on the computer, the switch, patch cord, blah, blah, blah. If it's more than one person, you start focusing on global things like the firewall, the router, the ISP, other DHCP, DNS servers, right, that affect more than one person. But that helps you, if you can picture yourself going down a road and you have a fork and you have to choose, but choose wisely, that question, there's somebody standing there, right, says, hey, which road should I take? You have to ask the right question to make sure you go down the right road. Otherwise, you might be able to fix it eventually, but you'll be way more efficient if you're asking the right questions. So divide the problem in half until you get to the right answer. So those are our top 5 troubleshooting steps. If you like this content, please boink the subscribe button, boink hit the like button. It does help out the channel. If you need help troubleshooting a really sticky problem, by the way, intermittent problems are the most difficult to solve and they're super annoying. But if you need help fixing a problem, you send an email to info@adscon.com. We'd love to help you resolve any really sticky problems. Thanks a lot. Work on your troubleshooting skills. It's like a muscle. You need to exercise it every day, right? It's a good idea. Stay safe out there. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.